Greetings, everybody. Michelle Black here with Kingdom Administrative Services. Many of y'all may not know me, and many of y'all probably have been referred to me, and many of y'all do know me. I am Michelle Black. My company's Kingdom Administrative Services, and I have had the honor and the privilege of being able to assist over 1,000 independent business owners as yourself and setting up your systems and your documents to be able to start hiring agents for the Arise platform. All right. And I am taking this time out to be able to provide you the IBO preliminary training video on what to do and what not to do. Okay. And as I stated, some of you may have been referred to me, and this is my way of introducing myself, but then also getting you started. I don't beat around the bush. I'm not selling you with much products and services. I want you to learn and know the process, and then I'll introduce to you the packages that we've created to make this easier on you, where you don't have to create it on your own, and you can just automatically go into recruiting and recruiting agents. Pretty much, that's what we do. So with that being said and done, I'm a person that's to the point. I'm not trying to waste your time because time is of the essence and valuable. So I want to make sure that we get to it. Go ahead and get out your pen and paper, because I'm going to give you very important business processing, recruiting nuggets to get started with. And then I'm also going to give you information on other independent business owners that I have vetted, that I have worked with, that I can say you purchase their services or products as well, you'll get what you want. Please note this. If you're trying to come in and you're not wanting to spend any money, then this will take you away if you don't do that, because we have created packages to allow you to be able to just go straight into recruiting. We've done the work for you. And anytime you start your own business, just know that you will have to invest, but we'll get to that point later on. Let's go ahead and just teach you and show you what to do. All right, so let's just talk. We already know what platform we're speaking of, so I'm not going to mention their names too many times. That one time I mentioned will be pretty much the only time I'm going to mention. But as an IBO, know that you are on your own. They're not going to teach you. They're going to have seminars and workshops and all that, but that's their way of finding out what you're doing to control whatever they want to control. But as a IBO, they're not there to tell you this, and that. You have to learn it on your own. That's the reason why I'm doing this video. Know that as you recruit agents, you need to learn the process yourself. As me as an IBO, I started off with the roadside assistant client. That's how I learned the process. The certification process, the classroom process, and then seeing how people talk, see how the instructors are, going through the platform system and all that wonderful stuff. And I learned it. I learned the ins and outs. I learned the woes and the good. So I will advise that even though you know you're not going to service a client, excuse me, guys, find out, maybe attend a class, maybe a free class that the client is offering, and learn the process. See what the agents go through. See the communication in the chat rooms of the classes. See what they talk about. See how the instructors teach. Okay, that's one point. If you don't want to do that, that's fine, because I know of an IBO that has an academy that she's built that literally outlines certain issues and problems, and she gives you the resolution, and we'll go over that at the end. But overall, let's talk about the recruiting process, okay? I am strongly recommending to you, and it's just my opinion and my recommendation, that you conduct info sessions just like this. Get a Zoom, WebEx, whatever online business meeting part that you have. Conduct info sessions, whether once, twice, or 3 times a week. Well, you invite everybody every Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday at 6 o'clock, just to give an example. And they come in your info session and you provide a laid out overview of this remote customer service working opportunity. Knock it all out at one time. I wouldn't do interviews because it's gonna waste your time. Why? Because when you get to the point where they have to pay a service fee and pay for their class, they've already shut you out. But in the info sessions, you could give them reality of the reasons why you charge for the company service fee and why you charge, they have to pay for a class, okay? And you can explain it all at once instead of wasting your time individually for people that may not move forward or may move forward, okay? So I definitely would advise that you do info sessions. So let's say you do an info session and someone say, okay, I want to sign up. Well, you can get them started and signing them up. And please note that, how can I say this? So let me just review this. Make sure you have a company application. You need a company application, but it's a general work from home company application. It's not your regular employer work from home company application. All right. Generally get their name, their contact information, and make sure that they agree of the services or the responsibilities that they have to do. Have equipment, pay the certification course fee, pay the company service fee, that they agree that they need to have their own office, that this is a work from home opportunity, that they're a 1099 contractor and not an employee, and that they're not eligible for unemployment benefits, or they won't be offered medical benefits. Those are some points, okay? First, complete the company application. Then you give them the link to the registration, to complete the registration. Now, there's a package that I provide that provides all that for you, but I'm giving you the recruiting process. The second step is they have to complete the registration. Now, when they complete the registration, you're going to go into the platform, sign in, and you're going to accept their registration. This is a recruiting tool and nugget, so write this down. You're going to accept it. So application, registration, accept registration. Now after you accepted their registration, you're going to send them 3 primary documents: your independent contractor agreement, the W-9 form, and the direct deposit authorization form. Okay? Send that to them via electronic signature, whether it's a hellosign.com, Zoho sign, Adobe sign, DocuSign, however sign, PandaDocs, however you see fit. But you send them those 3 primary documents along with any other documents, maybe an NDA or confidentiality agreement document that you may have for your company. You send that to them. You do not, and I repeat, you do not finalize their registration until you have those documents signed. You'd be surprised how many people will sign up with you. You accept and finalize their registration right then and there, and then they go straight to the unemployment office. You didn't protect your business because they didn't sign up on an independent contractor agreement that specifically says you're not eligible for unemployment benefits. Okay? So, company application, register, accept registration, send ICA agreement, W-9, direct deposit authorization form. Receive those documents signed. Now you finalize their registration. Once you finalize their registration, your next step is doing a welcome to ABC company consultation with them via Zoom or your online meeting. You want to be personal with them. So you sit down, you schedule a date and time with them. Now you need to introduce to them the clients. In this case, you have the opportunity to introduce to them the good clients, okay? Introduce to them clients that pay well. Introduce to them the clients to consider that offer incentives and performance incentives that add on extra pay on top of the pay. Introduce to them clients that pay them per minute, because tell you now, clients that offer per minute pay versus interval pay, if they do the per minute pay, you get paid more versus the interval pay. What do you mean when you say interval pay? Well, if they're paying $12 an hour, that client pays $6 every 30 minutes. But if you do interval pay, and they paying like 23 cents per hour, trust me, for an example, let's say, let me get my calculator out. A agent worked 50 intervals. So 50 intervals times $5. So say first they were making $10 an hour. That's $250. But what if they chose a client that paid 22 cents per minute, and that agent spoke, say, 4,000 minutes? So 22 cents times 4,000 minutes within that service period time, first of the 15th or the 16th through the last day of the month. That 22 cents times 4,000 minutes, that's $880. So would you think that agent would like to receive more, $880 or $250? So I also sit down with my clients and let them know the good clients to consider and sign up with, and also the clients that's been there for a while that doesn't have too many technical issues. Guys, I know we have a lot of new clients, but they're still in the learning phase themselves. They're learning technically wise and knocking out all the glitches. So you may have some frustrated agents because they're always having problems logging in just to service, and they'd be like, I don't want to do this client. So that's another key thing to look out for. In addition, a lot of our clients are dividing up their services for like the home supply company. They have regular customer service, but then they have customer service max. The regular customer service may pay $12 an hour. The customer service max may pay $15 an hour, but there's a difference between the regular and the max. The regular, they could work as many hours that they want. They don't have a quota to meet. The max, they have to work 120 intervals, which means they have to probably work 60 intervals one week and 60 intervals the next week. And if they don't meet that 120 intervals, they actually will lose money because the client will deduct money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So make sure that you tell your agents during your one-on-one to look out for that. So when you give them the pay, you can also relate to them, hey, you choose a client that offers max. That means you have to work these intervals each week or you lose pay. So that's the purpose of having a one-on-one, getting the feel of your agent, be able to recommend to them what client you feel that will work better for them, and so forth. Then after that, then you lead them into sign up with a client. As soon as an agent signs up with you, they need to be signed up with a client within 1 week, max. Then when they sign up with a client, let's now start talking to them about assessments. I'm just gonna tell you now, I literally, I know of some IBOs, I put it that way, that literally help the agents with their assessments. There are one IBO, I think she has training assessment video modules. I will definitely introduce to you at the end. But you want to make sure you tell your agent when they do the assessment, they need to be able to be concentrated and no distractions. That's one. Some assessments ask them questions. If the agent, if we was to ask your former employer, how were you ever late? You want to tell them to answer that I was never late. Tell them the answer that they want to hear. Yeah. Tell them the answer that they want to hear. They want to hear you was never late. They want to hear people depending on you. They want to hear you always logged in early or on time. They want to hear you went the extra mile. So portray that to your agent. What else did I need to say? So much I need to say to y'all. Assessments. So assessments are very important, and tell your agents to take their time. If they have to do the phone call assessment where they do what they say, repeat these words and put these words in a sentence. And they may say them out of order. Cat, run, the. Then you would say the cat run. It's very important that they use their phone and not a Bluetooth earbud or Bluetooth headset. They need to make sure that they have a phone to their ear, to their mouth, talking verbally. Because the system, if they mess up because of the earbud or the headsets, there's no going back and changing it. And then they'll automatically fail. All right. It's very important that you portray to the agents to make sure that they listen to whatever is being explained to them. Focus and concentrate, because the purpose of the phone call assessment is to make sure if they talk clearly and they can understand clearly if a customer was talking to them. In addition, let them know to talk proper. There's a reason I'm saying this. You know, we all do not talk proper. Y'all see how I'm saying that? Talk proper and clear. That's important to these Fortune 500 companies when you're talking to their customers. So if you have a strong accent or slang, work on that. Tell your agents to work on that. All right. So that's important as well. So after the assessments and they pass it, let your agents know that some clients require drug tests. Some clients require typing tests. So make sure that they on top of their skills. In addition, make sure that your agents, when you do your one-on-one, have the proper equipment. That's important. All right, that is very important. Make sure that you ask your agent, do they have a computer or a laptop that's Linux, Linux compatible? Because a lot of these clients are now doing the ASD security. So when you get a USB drive and they plug it in, well, the Linux compatibility comes in by allowing the internet to come through that system. That's where the Linux compatibility comes in. So your agent may be able to log in through the ASD USB drive, but the internet is not hitting the system to allow them to log into the systems via that security system. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So definitely make sure to check with your agent to make sure that their computer or their laptop is Linux, Linux compatible. Make sure that they have the proper headset equipment and office, and make sure that they have the internet and not Wi-Fi, because they have to have an Ethernet cord plugged in the back of their computer, which the other end plugs into the back of the actual internet modem, the tower. So make sure that is the case as well. Let's see, what else? Listen, payroll, you need to choose 2 payroll dates, first of the month or the 15th of the month. Some of the IBOs I know do the day that Arise deposits the money in their accounts. That's fine, but my recommendation is do something that everybody's familiar with, which is the 1st or the 15th, because those agents now can schedule their bill payments around those 2 days, whichever one you do. Okay, that will better help your agent, because if you do it different days of the month, they're gonna realize you're getting the money early and then be trying to ask for an advance. So I'm trying to save you from that. All right, what else do I need to discuss? Make sure you reach out once a week, at least, to your agents when they're in certification class. But make sure you reiterate to them, it is their job to communicate with you. They're having problems, communicate. They're having problems with equipment, communicate. They're having problems with an instructor, communicate. Let them know that you're their advocate, nobody else. So you need to be made aware of anything that they may be dealing with, so that you may be able to help them. Let's see. But that recruiting part, the info session, and that process and them being registered, that's important. So let me go ahead and go into the packages and the services from what I've discussed can help you with. We here at Kingdom's Administrative Services have the IBO package bundle. Guys, my product speaks for itself. I will also have on here some IBO business reviews to let you know that you're in good hands. I have the IBO package bundle that consists of 4 packages. The welcome package, which includes the step-by-step registration instructions, is literally visual. It tells them what to do. A child can read it. and know what to do. It also includes onboarding documents that you as an IBO will send to your agents. The second package is the CSP Job A Bible. It's literally the full platform, step-by-step, certification, Starmatic, how to sign up with a client, how to log into class, how to do their homework, all that wonderful stuff. All right. It's literally step-by-step for each system on that platform when you log in and what you see. That's the Job A Bible to send to your agents to help them. The third package is the CSP payroll invoice. Listen, when you get the payroll, you have to itemize to show their earnings and deductions. So we created the formulated CSP payroll invoice package that, all you do is fill in the blanks, fill in the numbers, and choose the client, because we have the list of clients already listed. We have the service dates already listed and the payroll dates already listed. So all you do is click the drop down button, choose what you need, fill in the intervals or the per minute numbers, put in your pay rate, it automatically calculates. Fill in your rise, the service fee, fill in your service fee, and then it'll tell you how much to deduct. And it also calculates the year to date. So at the end of the year, like we are in now, you can send the 1099, and at the end of the year, you can write down or put in the number that's on the payroll invoice, because it calculates for each payroll. Now, if you have another business, and a lot of you IBOs, I've done this for, I've customized, I know one IBO I customized for her janitorial business. And so, and then some of you other IBOs can come to me, and I've customized the payroll invoice for whatever business industry that you're in. So we're able to do that service as well. The fourth package is the IBO, Independent Business Owner Financial Expense Report. Guys, this is a godsend. I'm glad that God gave me the idea, and I formulated to where you could enter in, if it's an IBO or any business that you have, and we could customize it to any other business, whether it's retail or Airbnb or I don't know, janitorial, however you see fit, whatever other business that you have, we could customize this independent business expense report. It has all the categories from IRS that they allow you to write off. So you can itemize each business expense. You can write in how much you made for your business for each month, how much salaries or contracted salaries you've paid out, and it calculates all that on one master sheet. So at the end of the year, you could, if you do your own taxes, you could know what numbers to write off for all the advertisement, salaries, meals, entertainment, travel, auto expense, however you see fit. You have those calculated numbers to put on your tax return. Or if you have a tax person, you can just send them the Excel spreadsheet, and you don't have to pay extra, because why? All your information is itemized, and all they have to do is pull from that business expense report. So that's the fourth package that we offer. Excuse me. Now, the fifth package, but this is separate from the IBO package bundle. We just discussed that. The fifth package, we do have an info session webinar package. Listen, you'll see business reviews for that as well. It is a pre-recorded video of me like this, and I'm giving the presentation for you, for all you IBOs that don't like to talk, and I act like I'm there. I give you a training video, and just know the CSP payroll invoice package has a training video, and the IBO business expense report has a training video as well. But with the info session, I give you a training video and the script. Yes. And you will practice, and then you'll conduct your live info sessions. I did a trial run, and many business IBOs was like, dang, this worked. Because you don't have to say nothing. I literally break down the working opportunity for your agents that come, your potential agents that come. I give them the reality of things, and I literally break down the company service fee, the purpose for it, and the certification course fee and the purpose for it. I do, to give everybody a better understanding so they can make that final decision in the info session. Okay, I can do this. I understand the reason why they do what they do now. All right. So that's the info session. In addition, I have partnered up with an IBO, so we're able to provide you the contracts at a discounted price. So you need the contracts, you need the ICA, you need the certification SO agreement, you need the production SO agreement. And these are legalized contracts that have been created by a lawyer just for us. All right. Then we also provide the service of setting up and helping you set up your contracts. We also have a training video of how to do your contracts. And let's see. Oh, last but not least, for those of you that do not want to be hands-on for as the recruiting part, well, when they start signing up, we do provide a company application and we do provide IBO website services. Now with the website services, we will schedule a date and time with you to show you our work, but hopefully the business reviews can explain and show you that you're in good hands, even when it comes to creating your website. All right. We want to make sure that we make it as automated as possible for you. So the only thing that you have to do is just, even the contracts is automated. Okay. So all the thing that you have to do is log into to the platform, accept the registration, finalize the registration, and send off the set up a date and time when they do completely sign on for you to have that one-on-one welcome session with them. So with that being said and done, I hope that I was able to give you a good gist and overview of how to get started. Now, these are the IBOs that provide other services that I have vetted that I want you to work with as well. The first IBO is Consuelo Vance, and they'll be in the information as you're viewing this video and their contact information. She helps you with other additional agent opportunities and marketing. Kaniqua Jones, she has the academy. I recommend y'all getting with her with the academy. So if you have any particular issues with an agent in her academy, she'll forecast that pain point or challenge and provide you the resolution. Then you have Daniel Hill. He provides the equipment for the IBOs to provide their agents, and I believe there's an affiliation incentive connected to that as well. So these are the key IBOs that I always introduce to everyone to be able to gain other services to help you to prolong along this IBO journey. And then you have me, Michelle Black. I actually just provide the packages and the websites and the services to get you started where you can just go straight into recruit, you know? So with that being said and done, thank you so very much for taking this time out. If you have any questions, my contact information is there. I always have IBOs emailing me or messaging me, say, hey, Ms. Black, this is I have this problem, and such forth. Now, with the packages, if there's any updates, those updates come to you. If there's any changes within our platform, those updates come to you for free. But if I have upgraded a package to better enhance your production and ability within your services, then I may provide that for a small additional upgrade price. You know, like Apple, they upgrade their phones every year. We still go out, well, y'all still go out there. I'm Android, but anywho, y'all still go out there and pay thousands and thousands of dollars for the brand new phone. And you just bought the other phone last year. Well, I'm not gonna charge you extra thousands and thousands of dollars for upgrade of a package that I've done. I'm just gonna probably charge a small fee. You purchase that and move on. All right. So again, Michelle Black with Kingdom Administrative Services. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to provide you the IBO preliminary, what to do and what not to do. Let's see, real quick. Let's go over to what not to do. Don't finalize the registration until you have the signed documents. Don't give pay advances. Make sure you have the company application so you get their contact information, because you have to put that information on the 1099s. If you have an agent that does file for unemployment, just send the unemployment investigator the ICA agreement that they sign, and you be done with it. With the payroll invoice, all you'll do is fill it out on an Excel spreadsheet, save it as a PDF, and email them their payroll invoice. Or if you have a website, upload it to their folder where they can sign in, because I do provide the members portal. They'll just sign in and download their invoice, however you see fit. Yeah. that's pretty much it. And if you have any issues or questions, make sure you join Kanika Jones Business Academy so that you may be able to resolve whatever issue that you may have accurately, so to speak. I'm just trying, I'm sorry, guys, my mind is running a mile a minute to make sure that I provide y'all the common issues that you may experience with IBOs, I mean with agents. Because I've had many stories. Oh, and make sure when you talk to your agents, tell them to be on their best behavior. Tell them to participate, because when they participate, those instructors, there's a participation grade. So when they participate in role play, tell them to do that, because towards the mid and end of the class time, they don't have to participate as much because the instructor is aware of them. They're trying to get the other students to participate. All right. Tell your agents not to piss the instructor off. Okay. Sometimes we just have to have shut mouth grace, because we have different personalities, and sometimes you just got to learn how to shake it off, because those instructors, some, not all, can be a pain, and try not to pass your agent all because they pissed them off. I'm just saying, I already had an agent that actually happened to, and I was their advocate and I fought on their behalf. But unfortunately, after I reported to everybody, the instructor still won and the agent was kicked out of class, all because my agent called the instructor on something that they shouldn't have did, but they did it. So I'm just giving y'all small nuggets of what you're going to be experiencing, and just how to prepare your agent, to get through the process and just start the customer service working from home. All right. A lot of information also is in the info session that I present to the agents. So a lot of the IBOs learn that information as well. All right, I'm gonna shut up and let y'all go. So if you want any of the packages, feel free to click on the button to purchase that package, and we will get it to you within 5 to 7 business days. If this is an IBO website, we will set a date and time for you to see our work. But if you just want to go ahead and move forward and just have us create your website, we would, all the package documents that you purchase, we will include that in the website as well. Be blessed, everybody. May you continue having a prosperous day. Take care. Bye-bye.